Hey, welcome. Let's talk about a really simple but super powerful tool for those moments when feelings like anger or stress just feel huge. It's called 478 breathing, and you can think of it as a kind of off switch for your body's internal alarm system.
You know that feeling, right? When anger really hits? It's not just the thought, it's this physical takeover, this wave of heat and tension that just feels like it's running the show, no matter what you do.
All right, so to really get a handle on this, we first have to understand what's actually going on inside our bodies when that happens. Because this isn't just in your head, it's a very real biological event.
So, the moment you feel threatened or that intense anger flares up, your body's sympathetic nervous system just goes off. This is your fight or flight response. Your heart starts hammering, your breathing gets all short and shallow, your muscles get tight, and your mind is just off to the races. Now, this is an ancient survival tool, but when it gets triggered by everyday life, it can leave you feeling completely hijacked.
So what do we do about that? How do we hit the brakes on that really powerful physical alarm? Well, the good news is we have a system built right in to do exactly that, and we can turn it on with a pretty amazing and simple breathing technique.
And that's where the 478 breath comes in. It's a specific, rhythmic breathing pattern. It has ancient roots in yogic practices, and it was brought into the mainstream by Dr. Andrew Weil. The magic, really, is all in that specific ratio. You breathe in for a count of 4, you hold your breath for a count of 7, and then you have this long, slow exhale for a count of 8.
And look, Dr. Weil, he doesn't pull any punches with this. He calls it a natural tranquilizer for the nervous system. Just let that sink in. He's not just describing some little relaxation trick. He's talking about a tool that can directly and naturally calm your body's entire stress response.
Okay, so talking about it is one thing, but the best way to really get this is to feel it for yourself. So if you're in a place where it's safe and comfortable to do so, let's just try 1 or 2 rounds together. Absolutely no pressure. Okay, so wherever you are, just find a comfortable spot. You can sit with your back straight. Now, take the tip of your tongue and just rest it lightly on the roof of your mouth, right behind your top front teeth. It's going to stay there the whole time. First, just let all your air out through your mouth with a little whoosh sound. Good. Now close your mouth and breathe in quietly through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. And now gently hold your breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And finally, breathe out slowly through your mouth, making that whooshing sound again for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. That's one cycle.
So, what was that? What just happened inside your body? Let's unpack the really cool, simple science that makes this technique work so incredibly well.
The easiest way to think about your nervous system is that it has a gas pedal and a brake. The sympathetic system, that's the gas pedal. That's the whole fight or flight thing we talked about. But the parasympathetic system, that's the brake. Its job is rest and digest. When you're angry, your foot is slammed down on the gas. The 478 breath is how you intentionally, deliberately tap the brakes.
And this is the secret sauce, right here. The key to the whole thing is that long 8-second exhale. That extended exhale is the signal. It's the message that tells your body's braking system, hey, it's time to slow down. It's safe to relax.
So here's what's going on under the hood. That long exhale stimulates a really important nerve called the vagus nerve. You can think of it as a relaxation superhighway that runs from your brain down through your whole body. Activating it sends that message, you're safe, calm down. And when that happens, you may notice your heart rate slows down, maybe your blood pressure drops a little, and on top of all that, the simple act of counting gives your spinning mind one single calm thing to focus on.
Okay, so how do we take this from a neat trick to a tool you can actually rely on when you need it? Well, like any other skill, the real power comes from practicing it consistently.
All right, here are a few simple tips to really make this work for you. Try to practice just a few rounds twice a day. What this does is it trains your nervous system, so that calming effect often kicks in faster over time. When you're just starting out, maybe stick to just 4 cycles at a time. This can help prevent any lightheadedness while your body gets used to it. And remember, the ratio is the important part, the 4, 7, and 8. It's not about how fast or slow you count. Just find a pace that feels good for you.
And listen, it's really important to know a few things. It is totally okay if you feel a little lightheaded at first. That's really common, and it usually goes away with a little practice. If that 7-second hold feels like an eternity, don't force it. Just shorten everything, but keep the same ratio. Maybe try breathing in for 2, holding for 3.5, and breathing out for 4. And if your mind wanders, of course it will.
Just gently bring your focus back to the counting. Remember, this is about consistency, not perfection.
So, I'll just leave you with this thought. The next time you feel that wave of anger or stress starting to build, what might happen if you just paused? What if you took 90 seconds? That's all it takes to deliberately tap the brakes. Just think about it. Could 3 simple breaths actually change the entire course of your day?